Right now, as I speak, millions and millions of drivers are saving money on their car insurance with GEICO. If you're one of those drivers, well done. If you're not, it's easy to join them. Visit geico.com today.
And joining us on the line now, our first guest, a retired colonel in the Air Force of 26 years and a great retired colonel at that. President of the 2001 Bridgepoint Education Holiday Bowl, currently the CEO of the American Red Cross here in San Diego and Imperial County. Joe Craver on the line with us. Joe, welcome to the show.
Thank you very, very much. What a privilege it is to be with you guys. So thank you.
So, Joe, we just listened to this piece about how important our relationship is with the local military community. Can you expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, with the very proud relationship with the military over 35 years is going back. Our first game was with Navy and BYU, and oh wow, what a great game that was with the Navy coming out and winning. And ever since, the inner fabric of our great men and women in uniform defending our country here in San Diego, and then with the Holiday Bowl, it's been a great relationship over those 35 years.
And Joe, of course, we have the lunch on the aircraft carrier every year, and we have the flyovers, and the Navy leapfrogs jump in. But at our Port of San Diego Big Bay Balloon Parade, the Marines and Navy bands march, and I think you participate and have for many years walking. Is it with the Marines or the Navy every year?
It's with the Marines, and what a privilege that is to walk. In fact, one nice thing about that, it's right in the front of the parade, so then once that I do the march and with the Marines, then I get to go watch the rest of the parade.
That's true. And what's it like when you walk down the parade route and there's 100,000 people there watching, and the Marine Corps marching band walks by? You can just feel the excitement, can't you?
Oh, wow, I tell you, and what a privilege it is for me with being in the military and being in Vietnam and supporting the military, especially in the big battle at Quezon. Is I have so much admiration and respect for the Marines and everything that they represent. To be able to be a very, very small part of that and walk in that parade, it makes me very, very, very proud to be a part of the pride of San Diego when that Marine Corps band marches by.
And Joe, it's amazing how in awe the student athletes, the football players that come play in our game, how in awe they are of sailors and Marines that are their own age, two totally different lifestyles. What is it like for the sailor or the Marine that meets a student athlete? Is it a mutual respect?
Oh, absolutely, because many of them, football has been a part of their lives, and they basically have not even been to a bowl game. And conversely, is that you think of these fine student athletes are from the middle part of our country that get to come to our bowl, and for them to be able to see these magnificent ships that we have here, and then to be able to talk to our brave men and women in uniform. And you can see the excitement, and it's very, very mutual, both of our student athletes and also with our military. And that's what makes our bowl association very, very unique and one of the best within the country, in my estimation.
And Joe, and you've heard this many, many times, but when players come to town and when they look back on their bowl week experience here in San Diego, the one thing that they remember better than anything else, and what their best memory is of the shipboard luncheon that we're going to talk about later in the show. But it's because of the respect that they earn, or that they get for the sailors and Marines that they meet and they hang out with. It's a great experience for them.
Oh, absolutely. And I can remember when that first happened on the USS Ranger, and that was back in 1978. And we thought that would really be cool, but I think that we didn't realize just what an impact that was going to make, not only on our military and also on the players and their parents and friends. And that has been a tradition that is only unique to our bowl association, and that is so special. And interesting enough is that I was a part of the group that put that together back in 1978, and I've been very, very proud to be a very, very small part of that tradition.
We're talking with Joe Craver. He is a life director now of the San Diego Bowl Game Association, Holiday Bowl, Poinsettia Bowl, 2001 president, and an original volunteer. Has been with us since, as he just said, since 1978. Joe, why do people come back as a volunteer like yourself year after year after year?
I think it's the privilege to be a part of our great bowl association. And I can speak from experience because basically I am a volunteer, but to have the privilege to be with a group of people from all walks of life and professions here in San Diego, to be a part of a bowl experience and to be able to see the looks in these young men's eyes and to be able to go ahead and be a part of that experience during the whole bowl experience is something that's very, very special. In fact, with me, really being on probably 7, 9 boards and commissions in San Diego, this is the one that I cherish the most.
And Joe, looking at our pregame show now for a moment, and it's spectacular, it's traditional, and has a heavy military influence, and perhaps the greatest part that we've had through the years is our flyover. Now, you were a pilot, correct?
Yes.
How difficult is that, and how exciting is it for those pilots that are flying over a stadium like that?
Well, it's a unique experience, and I have logged over 8,000 hours of flying in the military. But it's the old, I say old. It's the time on station, the TOT, which is in combat, that you want to be at a precise time, a precise place at a precise time. So the timing of that is very, very critical. And when you are flying jet aircraft and you're going subsonic, but you're very close to supersonic, to be able to be right over the stadium at that precise time takes a lot of precision and a lot of planning. But it is exciting, and I have not here at the Holiday Bowl, but I have been involved in that in being a flyover. But it's also kind of cool to be able to get permission to fly that low over a city.
Joe Craver, thank you so much for taking time to join us today, and we thank you very much.
It's a privilege. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. And you're listening to GEICO'S Bowl Game Radio on the GEICO San Diego Bowl Game Media Network and XX 1090.